M6A2E1 Mutant. This is today's vehicle, December 6th, on the World of Tanks Advent Calendar 2021. This vehicle is called the Mutant. It is an excellent vehicle. You can buy it for 7,000 gold. It's available about once a year. I'm going to tell you, at first, I had trouble playing it, but once you learn how to play it, you will have a lot of fun playing it. The frontal armor is the best you can get in the game for tier 8. And the sides and the rear are not that great. The gun depression is good. Aim time is good. Penetration is low. And the speed is low. This is a great vehicle for any mode of World of Tanks. It's great for cities where the enemy's not going to get behind you. And obviously you don't want to be stuck out in the open, but for hilly areas, etc. One of the things that's great about this vehicle is that nobody can penetrate it using regular rounds. The STRV has the highest penetration, and it's just under the Mutant, which means that at least 50% of the time it won't penetrate. And that's only if you get a perfect shot on a lower plate. If you don't, well, then tough luck. It's the best armor in the game. So you can see that the penetration is 204. That's below average. The average is around 220, 215. With gold rounds, it's around 245. It's in the 240s, which is still kind of low. For example, the T-34 has regular rounds at 248. The damage is kind of low. It's at 320. And the gun depression is negative 10, which is, it's one of the best that you're going to get. This is going to work really well when you play hull down, when you play over a ridge line. Aiming time, 2.01. That is above average. It's really good. The average is kind of like 2.3, 2.33 is kind of average, 2.5 is kind of average. So you got good aim time. Dispersion is 0.36, which is average. Hull armor, lower plate, 191. Again, better than all the regular rounds, any tank in tier 8. And the turret is 229. Not the best. For example, T-34 has 279, but it's still really good. And the side is not so bad. Look at that rear, 208. It's not that fast. The top speed's only 29. It's not the slowest vehicle in the game. For example, the VK is in at 20. But it's kind of slow. If you're playing frontline and your team wins ahead of you, you're going to have to catch up. And you're going to have a lot of catching up to do. View range is kind of average. These tanks are fun to play. You're not going to see them in the game very often. I highly recommend it. Oh, we should compare all the... these are all the tier 8 premium tanks right here. I would say the Mutant is way up there. E75TS is kind of good. The VK, I love the VK. It's also called the Mauerbrecher. The 7032, excellent tank. 252 Defender used to be one of the top vehicles in the game. Not so much anymore. I would say the top vehicles to choose would be VK if you want armor, the Object 7032 if you want the overall tank. If you can't get this, get the IS-3A. Also a good overall tank. The Mutant is good for armor. You got to learn to play it a little bit because your side armor is going to be exposed. And the T-34 is another one. It's a popular tank. A lot of people play it. It's similar to American heavy tanks. You're going to play a lot of tanks in the tech tree that are similar. It's not perfect because the armor is not that great on the hull. But if you know how to play hull down, then you're going to have fun. And, I think it's a good-looking tank, too. Those are the tanks I recommend. The Byzante is not that great. The Somua is an autoloader. You might want to consider the autoloader. Okay, and the 50 TP's got some good things about it, but it's not perfect. Definitely highly recommend this vehicle if you can get it. 7,000 gold. If you got any questions or comments, please post below. Hi, hi, hi!